Passion-driven statistics is a project-based, introductory curriculum implemented as a statistics course, a research methods course, a data science course, a capstone experience, and a summer research bootcamp with students from a wide variety of academic settings. Funded by the National Science Foundation, the curriculum engages students in authentic projects with large real-world datasets. Liberal arts colleges, large state universities, regional colleges and universities, community colleges, and high schools have all successfully implemented this model. Here's a 2-minute introduction providing perspectives from student mentors who have taken the course and have also supported new learners.
Passion-driven statistics. It's statistics in the service of your research. In the service of your passion, you'll be conducting original research, asking original questions, and communicating your methods and results using the language of statistics. It's an opportunity to create new knowledge and to share this understanding with others. It's an opportunity to further your passion.
You find out what pertains to you. You have to figure out what you're genuinely interested in.
If it's something that's yours, something that you can relate to, there's more of you that goes into it.
Each student can look at the same data set, but come up with a different research question, and they can choose to analyze it in a different way.
This makes statistics memorable because you really have to immerse in your project.
What are you passionate about? What are your questions? We really want to answer what you bring to the table.
We've chosen a number of data sets that contain vast amounts of information covering health, drug use, geography, space science, and more. From these data sets, you'll be able to pose questions of interest to you and then use statistical computation software to turn raw data into useful information.
The data is just so awesome, and I really want students to see that, and I want them to experience it, and I want them to embrace it, and so understand that they can take this with them for the rest of their life, and it's always going to be valuable.
This has changed the way that I view the world. This changes the way that I hear about research and literature. It changes everything.
Previous published research has shown that passion-driven statistics attracts higher rates of underrepresented minority students compared to a traditional math statistics course, and that passion-driven statistics students are also more likely to report increased confidence in working with data and increased interest in pursuing advanced statistics coursework, compared to students from the traditional statistics course. The project-based curriculum even promotes further training in statistics, and that students enrolled in passion-driven statistics have been found to take more data-oriented courses in the future compared to students enrolled in a non-project-based statistics course. To support instructors and help disseminate the model, we've run several faculty development workshops and have conducted pre- and post surveys to better understand factors that best predict an instructor choosing to implement the project-based model. Based on data drawn from workshop surveys completed by 67 instructors attending these 1.5-day workshops, analyses show that nearly half of the instructors who intended to implement passion-driven statistics employed the project-based curriculum by the end of the first full academic year following the workshop. This relatively fast uptake was associated with greater prior experience with project-based skills, fewer post-workshop concerns about their likely success, and endorsement of a larger number of positive adjectives regarding their perception of the model for themselves as teachers. For example, teachers saw the curriculum as fun, collaborative, empowering, useful, effective, interesting, personal, and/or engaging not just for students but for themselves. Those who implemented the curriculum were more likely to be female than those who had not yet implemented, were more likely to hold a PhD, and were more likely to be employed by a private institution. They were also more likely to have been previously using statistical software in their target course. When logistic regression modeling was employed to evaluate which effects remain significant after control for both previous experience with project-based skills and number of teaching and learning concerns about the model following the workshop, both a larger number of positive adjectives regarding teachers' classroom experiences with the model and working at a private institution remain significantly associated with implementation. The benefits of early research experiences for students are well established. Furthermore, Course-based experiences specifically enroll many more students than traditional research internships and are accessible to students from a wider range of educational and socioeconomic backgrounds. Despite the promise that these early and authentic opportunities hold, efforts to implement research in the classroom have proceeded slowly. Incorporating authentic inquiry can be a daunting task for instructors, particularly if they don't have the experience themselves. Not surprisingly, those entering the workshop with the kind of research skills needed to conduct quantitative research were more likely to implement the model. Even after controlling for previous experience and post-workshop concerns, however, those instructors from a private rather than public institution were more likely to implement the model within 1 year of the workshop. Although this may be driven by factors we didn't measure, such as the educational background of the students or selectivity of private versus public institutions, it does not appear to be a function of class size, teaching load, or perceived support for innovation by administrators or faculty. We found no differences on these measures between instructors at private and public institutions. The most important finding is the impact of perceived positive experiences for instructors on implementation of the model. Those instructors endorsing a larger number of positive adjectives, that is, viewing the project-based model as fun, collaborative, empowering, useful, effective, interesting, personal, and/or engaging, were more likely to use passion-driven statistics in their classroom. This highlights the central importance of innovation not only in improving the quality of education for students, but also improving the teaching experience for instructors. In fact, a well-designed curriculum should prioritize everyone. For more information, go to passiondrivenstatistics.com.